The Sarasota Farmers Market is a Suncoast staple. You can help the nonprofit this Sunday at their Sunday Night Fever fundraiser. And here to tell us all about it is Executive Director Phil Pagano. Well, this is quite a takeoff from what you normally do, Mr. Disco Man.
Well, first, let me thank you, Nancy, for having me. But,
Sure.
you know, the Farmers Market is a 501c3.
Yep.
You know, we're non-for-profit. And although we do have, you know, vendors pay rent, there's other programs and things we need to fund.
Sure. And
we
you
do a lot for other non-for-profits.
Yeah,
and
but you
whatnot,
started this a long time ago. When was that? Because
well, the market was started 40 years ago this year by Paul Thorpe.
Paul Thorpe, bless
You know,
his heart,
who,
we love
you
that
know,
man.
we miss very much. That did a lot of events, the
Yep.
parades, and so he started this 40 years ago.
And you've continued the torch, and that's
Well,
wonderful.
the vendors took over 10 years ago as the organization have really, you know, jumped it up to the next level.
Yep.
And I mean, with a lot of things we do in our programs.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, you're a nonprofit, so you're self-supported.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, you know, we just have to raise funds and some of our sponsors to really, you know, take it above, you know, what other smaller markets do.
Okay, now, this is a little bit different for you. I know you've done other fundraisers, but
Yeah.
tell us about this Sunday Night Disco Fever.
Well, let me tell you about Sunday Night Fever. Well, first, last 2 years, we had Woodstock in the summer. So that was good.
remember
And I was
that.
thinking about, of course, I'm from a little bit from that era. And I was thinking, what else could we do? And then all of a sudden, disco came, you know, thought came. And when you think about it, I mean, we have a lot of baby boomers here, but also the younger people.
Yeah.
I have never seen so much interest,
In
you
an
know,
event,
for this event.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned something about all the recycling you're going to be doing at this event, which I think is
Exactly.
marvelous.
I mean, keeping in tune with the farmers market. I don't know of any event that's ever been downtown that has recycled 100% of what they take in. Let's say the paper plate. These are plates that can be recyclable. We have cups made of corn, you know, derivative. We will be composting everything at the end. So 100% of everything coming in.
Well, thank you, and I hope more of our local businesses follow your lead on that.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with Peter Burkhardt, a vendor of 40 years. He just retired a few months ago.
Your vendors are wonderful.
But he is one that has been really projecting, you know, our recycling and you know, with the environment. So
that's
it's for
great.
him and the community.
That's great. And what about the attendance? I just can't imagine what it is now. I mean, it's just gone.
Well, we
up
just had
over
another
years.
customer count, so we're waiting to hear. But you know, we could have an attendance of about 500,000 people a year.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's huge.
And
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's a community event,
Yeah.
and you know, we do all kinds of things between music and
Absolutely.
eating locally
Yeah.
and
that's-
sourcing locally.
yeah.
That's
So
what people like.
what kind of financial impact do you think that has on our downtown?
Well, we did a study, another study, that we generate 56 million to the downtown core each year. So it's good.
Yeah, I think we should keep you around another 40
Well,
years.
we always
anyways.
need help too. That's why
Yeah.
we're having a fundraiser. So
Okay.
we ask, you know,
So tell us more.
tickets.
Yeah.
Tickets are going to be tight, you know, right before. But you know, there's still go to our website.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
an e-brite.
Yeah, but tell us about the event now before we.
Well, the event is
vent
going to be
into-
pretty special.
Okay.
We have some special things going on. We have DJ Russ. He's going to be doing some music, and we have some special guests that will be coming.
And you're not going to tell us who they are because they're special
Well,
guests?
it's sort of a surprise,
Okay.
but you know, I think it's going to be entertaining, and everybody's going to be involved for a fun night.
Yeah.
I will tell about the food. It's funny because you know the food is important too, because we're going to have
Yeah.
50-foot salad bar,
Wow.
and then we're going to have other Perry's barbecue. There'll be other vendors that will be right in one line. So basically, you get a tray and you go down once, you know, which is pretty good.
Okay.
And then everything you get on that line was sourced locally
Now,
or made from our vendors.
Are your vendors going to be there that night?
The
as
vendors
well?
will be there. They're doing the food and they're
Okay.
doing other things.
All right. Now, what
You know,
time is it? What time is it?
It's 5 to 8
okay.
on Sunday, you know, on Sunday night.
And how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $35, $45 at the door.
Okay. And are you limiting this to a certain number so people
We are
should
we are
grab
trying to
tickets,
limit
right?
it. So, you know, you'll have to go to our website and see what's available.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you. And you're going to be all dressed up that night, right?
I think I'm going to have a few things.
You're going to do a little disco that
It's
night?
fun. You know what?
Okay.
It's fun for the community.
Okay.
And we'll
If you're
have a
gonna-
good time.
If you're going to disco, I'll go.
I will be disco.
All right. We'll see you. After the break, we have a special performance from award-winning banjoist, so don't go away.